So when your intentions are to sin, that means your intentions are what? You have bad intentions. You have evil intentions. Your intentions are not what? Positive. So if your intentions aren't positive, then what does that mean? Are you a positive person? No. This goes back to what I was saying earlier in my last video about them trying to make it seem like they're doing a patriotic duty. I literally have, excuse me, crackheads follow me around. Literally, have crackheads follow me around. I've dealt with these people. I grew up with some of these people's children, some of their acquaintances, and I can tell you for sure that where I live at, specifically in Elk Ridge, is a whole bunch of crackheads, right? You would never think of it because of, the rural area, whatever you may read about the area, full of crackheads, okay? A lot of these people have opioids. A lot of these people, children have died from overdoses, right? You got a lot of people who want fixed income in the area where I grew up. You have a lot of retired military, or what do you call them? Military and reserve, you know. So this area right here is kind of like a medium between the upper middle class and the lower middle class. And so what you have is a mix of the two. And, I was realizing this because I was looking at the tactics and I was looking at the characteristics, traits, and I was looking at the movements of these people. And I was looking at, the ability to be swayed and controlled. And, you're easily controlled when you're impaired, right? If you're impaired, mentally challenged, it's more than likely the time when people can manipulate you. And so, I know that here comes in other aspects and forms, but specifically Elk Ridge, I can guarantee you that there's a lot of addicts around me. There's a lot of addicts. I don't give a fuck how many wars they served in. A crackhead is a crackhead. You could have survived and served every war. Still a crackhead. So I want you guys to kind of look at your area, look around you, right, and see the style of people who they place around you, because I can confidently tell you guys that these people are not bright. You know this already. They don't have anything going for them. A lot of these people work 9 to 5s. They live check to check, right? So this has nothing to do with being patriotic. This doesn't even have anything to do with getting free gas and a cup of coffee. It's much deeper than this. This is a hate, right? This is a hate for people. This is just a hate for people, because if you really look at our lives, we have championed a lot of things that we didn't know we were championing. A lot of things that we were fighting through, we just thought was life. A lot of obstacles we faced, we didn't really know they were obstacles. We just thought that this was how it was for us. Now having an outside in look, we can tell that in fact that there were setups placed on us, events and situations that transpired specifically catered for us. So whether it been employment issues, relationship issues, as far as maybe being overtaxed, overcharged, being underserviced, right? Having issues with certain, specific companies, right? This is all by design, so be encouraged to know that, no, it's not your lack of effort. It's not because you're lazy. It's not because you're not mentally strong. It's not because you don't have what it takes. It's simply because you have all of that and more, and these people want you to exhaust yourself. Don't exhaust yourself. Don't run around and play games with these people, right? Stand still, stand firm, stand strong, stand tall, right? And challenge everything. Challenge everything. But one thing you cannot do is start to blame yourself for a bunch of crackheads following you around. That's the last thing I will ever do, is blame myself for a bunch of crackheads in Elk Ridge, Maryland follow me around with their broken down trucks and motorcycles with no future. Okay? Most of these motherfuckers smoke 6, 12 packs of cigarettes a day. They drink about 6, 12 packs of beer a day. They're doing cocaine. They don't do shit but watch TV. And when it's time to come around me, they get that phone call. They get a zap on their ass. And they get up and they go out and they follow me around for 10 seconds. They come right back home, crack open another beer, another cigarette, some more cocaine. All right, this is the lifestyle of the people who I'm pretty sure I'm around, and I'm pretty sure if you live in any urban city, the same shit's going around, just a different demographic. You know, so you'll be surprised about who does drugs, who does cocaine, who does what. You'll be surprised. I was. All right, so never judge a book by its cover, because I'm telling you, that motherfucker in a suit and tie, when he gets home, he's one of the worst motherfuckers in the world. That guy following you around, with a smile on his face, looking like his world is all fine, he's all happy, he's ready to kill himself, right? If he doesn't get that cocaine tonight, he's contemplating hanging himself because he can't take it, right? So stop giving these people accolades and stop giving these people props. They're not smart, they're not slick, all right? They're being manipulated. There's nothing slick, there's nothing smart, there's nothing admirable about being a manipulated pawn. There's it's nothing exciting. There's no accomplishments in being a fiend, right? You guys, am I missing something? Let me know. If you guys think that this is something special, or being a cokehead, following someone around all day, please enlighten me. But don't believe the hype. Don't become stressed. Control your area by controlling when you move, when you don't move. You don't have to move all the damn time. You don't have to just get up and go. You can sit and wait. So this is just some of my advice. Hope I encourage you guys.